Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Misfits. Today, we are working on the turbine. I've been doing a little bit of preemptive work right here, but today I want to finish and make that beautiful thing. So, let's head back down into our workstation, and let's get that sorted. I need an abundance of steel. Thankfully, I had that going while in between episodes. I think, yeah. So we got a good amount of steel currently. Now I just need to make the saturating condenser, which is tin, steel, and buckets. We need 8 of those. So let me grab our tin, wherever that is. I fear I may have to organize this better. Tin. Okay. And we have a bucket. Is it going to just use up the bucket? I imagine it will. It uses up the bucket. Great. I have to go through 8. I have to go through 8 buckets. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. Well, I need 7 currently. I'm so glad this ain't old school where they didn't stack or anything like that. God, that was annoying. Need more tin. Where's our tin? There we are. Perfect. So that finishes up this quest area. Ooh, ultimate cable. Nice. So because the turbine valves are used to pump in steam as well as pumping out the power that the turbine creates, turbine vents are used to pump out excess water when using saturating condensers. Otherwise, these help increase the overall flow of steam within the turbine. The total number of vents also limits the total steam flow rate. Vents can also be used on the top face of the turbine, but for this build, we'll just be using them on the outside faces. Saturating condensers are used to convert steam back into water. These are placed on or above the layer containing the electromagnetic coils. The rotor is going to be more steel. God, it's so much steel. Oh my god, it's so much. Oh my god, it is so much steel. And how many electromagnetic coils do I need? I just need 1. This is an energy tablet, steel, and gold. Do I have a leftover energy tablet? I might, because I was making a few of those. I do not. That's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing's wrong here. But I do have more coal. Meaning, I'm going to make more steel for us. Okay, so I do need to actually smelt the iron into. Let's sleep while that cooks. There we are. Alright, and then while I set up the iron to be smelted as such, I just want to take a quick moment to shout out my Patreon. Yes, I finally caved. Well, I say I caved. My wife has created us a wonderful Patreon for our book titled Blood-Filled Tears that we are currently writing. It is a dark fantasy romance novel, basically, about the Queen of Vampires falling in love with a human hunter that was sent to kill her. Twists and turns around every corner, and all that great dark mumbo-jumbo stuff. If that sounds like something that you might be interested, why not check out the Patreon? We'll have the link in the description. If you don't want to spend any money, that's perfectly fine. I understand. Times are hard. Trust me. Which is why we also have a free part of the Patreon that gives you just a little base info on it. And if you want more information, we do have as little as $3 pay per post. That way you don't have to worry about those pesky little subscriptions that you forget about and then realize that your card's been charging it for the past 3 years. I understand. But if you guys want to check that out, that'd mean a lot to me. It's really cool and it'll help support the channel as well as support the book itself. Okay, done with the advert. So, now that that's done, let's work on the the energy tablet, so then I can get the electromagnet coil done. Okay. Good lord, apparently I cannot speak. So we're going to need more infused alloy. Do I have any left? Oh, thank goodness. I have infused alloy left. That's good. I was going to be worried there for a second. Just going to go in here. So I need gold and redstone dust. We have redstone, and we barely have the gold. Thank goodness. Okay, you can go back in here. Okay. Now that that's done, what we can now do is find the electromagnetic coil. Here it is. Gold and steel. I should have kept that gold out. My bad. There we are. Now we should only need one of these, so I'm going to put the gold away. Reinforced. Okay. It's placed directly on top of the rotational complex to convert the kinetic energy into power. So we can use multiple. I'm not going to. We are going to mainly just focus on the little 5x5x5 structure that they have here. We're gonna mainly do that one simply because our space is limited, and this is mainly a means to an end. Okay, so that's gonna go about here. It's a little 3x3. I need a 5x5, but it's fine. I'll build it out. It'll be okay. But that's gonna go behind the actual reactor, and then that way we have all the things and such. I don't know how I still have so much power when I'm constantly using all my resources. Like, you haven't gone through anything yet. You're insane. You have so much power, but you'll. Oh, that's why, because you have no uranite stored. Okay, yeah, that would do it. We have more steel smelling up. That's good. And I got reinforced alloys. Thank you. Alright, so while that is going, let's work on these turbines, which are turbine rotors. I need 3 of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. A rotational complex is like that, and then the pressure dispenser is that, and then that is that. I might need more of you. How are you made? Hold on. How are you made? You are made with copper and redstone. Okay. Well, the good news is we've got copper for days. We also have redstone for days. So let's just get that. Let's get that cooking. While that is cooking, however, I should probably. Okay, so you are already decaying. That's perfect. I should probably upgrade these pressurized tubes, you know? As well as these pressurized tubes. Let me... Do I have better pressurized tubes? I have better pressurized tubes. I have the best pressurized tubes. Not for long, but I have them. I have 11 of them. I don't know if I have enough for this, but I do have... Let me see. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I am so glad. I am so glad that this has no radiation on it. Alright, and then we'll use the wrench, and we'll... That's not what I want to do. That'll be a pool. There we are. Now that looks much better. And then this one is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough for that. So that's fine. Not everything has to be absolutely perfect. So that's okay. So So we're going to throw those away. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Okay. We should have an... Yeah, that's perfect. Ugh, love it. Okay, so now we want to go back in here, and we want to make the rotational complex, which is these... We're just gonna... Shh. We're just gonna imagine I had that already. We're just gonna ignore that I didn't have that, alright? I could have also done that. That works too. We're gonna ignore that I didn't have that ready. Okay. So the rotational complex is actually really simple. So we're gonna make that real quick. Boom, done. Okay. And then finally, we need the pressure dispenser and the turbine blades. So pressure dispenser is 8 of these, which is just like that, which I have an abundance of these. Okay. Pressure dispenser. Oh, I only had... Okay. That's fine. I only had enough steel for that, which is why we had more cooking. There we are. That's 8 of those. You can go back in here now. And then finally, we have the turbine blades, which we need 6. What am I missing? I'm missing steel. One more. Perfect. Alright, that has created... That has finished up our turbine. Yay! If you built the turbine properly, you will see red particles around the structure. Right-clicking on the turbine will open up the interface. This will tell you all of the information that you need to know, including the total steam flow rate, as well as the total steam inside of the turbine. On the right, you will have a bar that shows you the power that is stored inside of the turbine. If this gets full, the turbine will turn off unless you set it to vent overflow. Let's get it running. Once you have a fully functioning fission reactor, pump out the steam directly into a turbine valve on your turbine. Since we're using saturating condensers on this build, you can pump out water from a turbine vent back into your reactor if you want. Okay. That seems easy enough. That seems very easy enough. We're going to put some stuff away because my inventory is completely full yet again because I am a messy man. I'm a very messy person. If you can't tell, I'm very messy when it comes to building. But that's fine. Alright, let's do tools. Okay. Alright, so we have everything that we can do now to build a turbine. The only issue is I'm out of turbine casing. Which is just steel and aluminum or osmium. Steel and osmium. I don't have any more steel! So that's my current conundrum, which is fine because we can easily fix that. What did I just throw in here? What did I just throw in there? Did I throw in my wrench? I did throw in my wrench. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is happening. Alright. So we need more steel. That's easy to make. We have it cooking literally right here. We have 13 steel. Okay. Okay. Do we have steel seeds? Do we have seeds for steel? We have silicon. We have netherite. Let's check over the... Let's check over here at the Omega farm. This is the Mega farm. Do we have steel seeds? Like, is that a thing that we have? We have graphite, which is good because we can build an even bigger... We can do the big reactor. Make that larger. We got a lot of silicon. We have stone, deep slate, wither, netherite, sky stone. I don't think we got steel. Let me check if we have any actual seeds, because I know that was a project that that KitKat had been doing, but I don't know if that was ever actually done? I don't think it was. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong here. We are fine. You're fine. We're all fine. Apparently we have no iron. Apparently we don't have more iron. Sweet. Alright, let me grab more blaze rods. We have them here. That makes sense, actually. Let me grab more blaze rods. We need to make more steel. God, do we need steel. While the blaze rods are cooking, let's check on our mob farm. Uh-oh, this crashed. There we are. Yeah, no, there's no... Okay. Let's check on our mob farm, shall we? Oh, good God. He turned into owner. Okay. Well, that's annoying, but hey, it's whatever. Our little house is cute. I like it. I don't like that there's 2 blocks here missing. But our little house is cute. Okay, so once we get the turbine done, that's that, and then I can have those being built, and then blah 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 blah. Okay. Turbine casing is that. Let's make a shit ton, because quite frankly, that might be the best bet to do. Anyways. There we are. Put that away. 28. That might not be enough. I know I have more steel down here. I got a bit of steel here. Let's use that. Let's just go full ham. 48. That should be enough. I think we are finally ready to actually start the creation of our... Oh, hi, creeper. Oh, yeah, this has no real lighting in here. Okay. Let's grab some torches. It has no lighting. Where are my torches? It has no lighting at all. Oh no. Oh god, that's... Ooh, Enderium is good to get. You know what? Let's put our iron seeds to use. And get these seeds in there, you know? Let's make this even more efficient. We can do some osmium seeds as well. All right, again, before I do that, where are my torches? Here's a torch. There's a single torch. Where are all my torches? Are they in this bag? Are they in here somewhere? Where did all my torches go? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Where are all my torches? I know I had a lot of torches. They're not here. They're not here. All right. I didn't. Huh? Okay. Why is there granite in here when we have it? I need to reorganize my stuff because this... You know what? We're going to use the soul torch. Why not? It's not as bright, but it will at least stop mobs from spawning. Oh, good God. Yeah, no, we're going to grab... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. We're going to find our actual torches, but... In the meantime... Who needs that, right? Let's put these away. Let's set up these for the farm so that we have max efficiency. I don't know if you heard that, but I just cracked my neck. And that felt, like, amazing. I don't... There we are. Though I do wonder if we use the... And we got so much gold essence. There we are. But if we use, say, I don't. Oh, we have more we have sulfur as well. Okay, that's going to be really good to have. I didn't know we had sulfur essence. That makes a lot of sulfur. That's good. I can actually... we can actually have a full sulfur production of being turned into all that. Oh, yes. This is going to be glorious. All right, let's put this away. Let's put you away. Let's put you away. Okay. Enough distractions. Let's build this. So we want to build it like this. So it looks like there's a 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 frame. 5, 6. 6 up top. Okay. It's a 5 by 5 by 5. But it's a 6 top. I don't understand. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I love pick that just erases that direction. Let's push this back by 1. That way I don't have to worry about... that way I can still do a pipe, you know? And then let's empty this pack because it is full. Into the stone. Into the wood. Okay. So we want from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, yeah, because I have the power. I have power going from there. So we can have power. Oh my god, that actually works perfectly. What? That works so well, actually. Okay, so we can have to go here. So let's put the port. Turbine valve, turbine valve. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then... do I need to... I might have to push this up higher. Okay, let's grab the power that we're going to need. So go into here, and we need our universal cables. I hope this actually works. There we are. Let's pick up more steel because we're going to need more of the steel. I got that smelting up there, so let's get that. Perfect. Let's grab the osmium and put away the massive amount of everything else I have. Oh my god, I am a mess. There we are. 44 more casings. Why not? Because I think this goes up 3. Then it's... I think it's this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then I'm assuming it's this and this. Which goes on top? It looks like these go on top. So this goes around. Like that. Then this goes around. Like that. Like that? So that... okay. Oh, that works. Okay. That worked. Alright, that worked, I guess. Hooray! I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it to work first try. Alright, neat, I guess. Okay, and how do you make fissile fuel? No, you are a chemical oxidizer. What am I using the chemical oxidizer for? Chemical oxidizer. Oh, okay, no. Okay. Uranium oxide. Okay. Ah, I'm putting yellow cake uranium in there, which creates that. Yellow cake uranium is enriched uranium. Okay. So let me cook up some more uranium. Because we have a lot. Let's cook that up. That's more pressurized tubing, which I connect to here somehow without it. Okay, so because there's nothing in anything, I can easily do this. So let's grab it. Why do you have oxygen? Why do you have oxygen? No, 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 no. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. There we are. Okay. You're going into there. What does oxygen and that? There we are. Okay. So you're going in there, which is going to create this, which is going to here, which is going to create more fissile fuel. Okay, which is fissile fuel. Okay. Alright. Now we just need to connect pool. Alright. And activate. Alright. I don't know why. Huh? Huh? Oh. Oh, that's output. Okay. Any other side is input, huh? Okay. Oh, do you need actual solar activity? Hexafluoride. So I need to make... Okay, so I need to make the hydrofluoric acid, which is a chemical infuser mixed with something. So this is hydrofluoric acid, which I need liquid hydrofluoric acid, which is made by... Huh? Let me go back down. Let me go back down the list. Shall we? So, okay, so this is how... So we need uranium, go here, so we need to make the... So we need sulfuric acid, okay? And we're going through a chemical oxidizer to get sulfur dioxide. Combine that with oxygen. Okay, so let's put the sulfur that we just gathered in here. Okay. And now we go in there, and then now we go in there, then now we go in there, and then now we go in there. Let's see if we can find any more fluorite. But we got it up and running. It works. It's not efficient at all. Do we have fluorite seeds? Do we have fluorite seeds? I didn't see any. So I'm going to make the assumption that we do not have any fluorite seeds. Yeah, I'm going to make the assumption that we don't have fluorite seeds. So I'm going to do... My wife moved things. This is for our force field. Let me grab the essence that I need. Does she just have it in her bag? I swear to God, if she does, I'm going to be... that's going to be horrible. You are used to make turbine housing, reinforced and basic. This is also made to make the waste injector, which will make plutonium, which is then used with plutonium, which is made, I don't know how, but basically, so you into you, make you, which then can make obviously blocks and stuff, right? That is then used to, okay, but you into here, make that, but into here, you can make turbine housing, the waste, the reprocessor waste, turbine blades. Yeah. Wow, you're already empty. Okay. So let's grab more uranium. Because basically we need to put the uranium into an enrichment chamber, right? Take that uranium over here, which I could probably do via an item tube, right? But for that, basically, I need to make... One of the goals I want to do is where I don't have to lift a finger. Someone's doing refined storage over here. That's interesting. Anyways, one of the things I absolutely want to do is never have to lift a finger again. So by doing what we're gonna do essentially is just we're gonna do a lot. We're gonna do so much. It's not even funny. We're gonna do so much. I have a lot of plans. Lots of plans. Because I need to basically make it a way so I can take items from that location, auto-craft them into what I need, auto-craft the essences into what I need, right? And then drop them off where I need them. Does that make sense? Which is the only issue with having everything so spread out. Temps are staying regular. That's good. You're not getting enough steam. Why is that, I wonder? Oh my god, it actually needed... Okay. It actually needed the sun. Well, to make that less obvious, we're just going to do that. I also did not realize that I built the nuclear reactor underneath the farm. That's... Nothing to see there. That's kind of funny, actually. Alright, but I need to find this essence. I need to find... Or at the bare minimum, I need to find one of those, like, infinity things, so then I can so I can just make my own. Because we had the essence for it! We got the essence for it, I just don't... They just keep a lot of this stuff on them, which I understand. I do too. I just can't do anything then when no one's on. God, that's a lot of glass. Because, like, I need infusion crystal. Alright, we'll just use that one. Alright, we'll just use this. We'll use this infusion crystal. It's fine. Because I don't know if I have... I don't know where the infinite infusion crystal... Or, yeah. I don't know where the unbreaking one is. So we're just going to use this one. Okay. There we are. Now I just need a prosperity seed, which I don't... But that's fine. That's just a prosperity shard and a single seed, which we have plenty of. I think. I should hope. I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just here. You know? Okay, so yeah. Nothing in here. Nothing in here that can be really used, sadly. Nothing in here. Does she have any prosperity seeds? Just... Do we have any... Did I do this for nothing? Because I need more fluorite. We need fluorite. She has her own little thing down here. I did not know of this. I did not know of this at all. But none of it has what I actually need. There's a seed. Now I just need prosperity. I just need some prosperity shards. Okay. Do I have any prosperity shards on me? Do I have any at all? I have 2 in here. None, none, none. No. 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 That's prosperity ingot. Ah, there we are. There we are. Hope is not lost. Hope is not lost at all. We're good. We are all set. Let's go. Give me those fluorite seeds. Yes! Yes! Alright. Now I can safely just dump the rest of the fluorite into where it needs to go. There we are. There we are. Okay. Yes! Don't gotta worry about it anymore. Let's get these fluorite seeds up and running. And then, honestly, next episode, because I've already built everything. I built everything we need currently. Honestly, next episode, I might just start the production. So Andirium is good to make Andirium ingots. Andirium ingots are useful for things. Andirium blocks are great for reactors. Andirium dust is just used to make Andirium ingots. Is there any actual use to Andirium? It's good for silent gear stuff, but not really using silent gear. Maybe the Andirium wasn't a good idea. Maybe we had fluorite essence. We had fluorite this entire time. We had it this entire time. Well, now we have more, so you know that's gonna work. So let's put this away. Good God, I can't believe we had it. Did I just got fucking rage baited by the fluorite. Anyways, let's pop you in here. Wow! You have... Wow, you are not burning nearly enough. Did I make this too efficient? Let's see what happens. I want to see what happens. Did I make my reactor too efficient in cooling? Like, I have too much power. I have... Oh my God, that's just completely... I have this off. There's still... Yeah, it's 0% full. Okay. Power is being used. I don't want to tempt fate. I don't want to tempt fate at all. So I'm just gonna fill it back up. I'm not tempting fate because this reactor, it could cause a full-on... Do I need a better turbine? Is that the issue? Is that the issue? I might need a better turbine. So I might upgrade this in the next video. Or between. Really depends on how I'm feeling, I'm gonna be honest. But I think I genuinely... Oh my God, I'm hiccuping so bad. Why? But I genuinely think I made this too efficient. If that's even possible. I don't know. Do that. Well, perfect. That's actually crazy, though. This is full! This is full! Everything's full! Everything is full. I filled it up. Everything is full to the brim. What? There we are. Alright, you're gonna have to be a floor. There we are. I'm gonna need to build a roof for this thing at some point. Honestly, I might just, like, just block off this bit. Something like this, right? Completely. just block off the rest of it. Don't worry about that bit. We're fine. Everything's fine. I could just block off the entire thing. Like, I could just go like do. It's done. Cause this is self-sufficient right here. I don't need to worry about this bit. Cause this is making what I need, which is the hydrogen chloride, right? Because I'm getting chloride, I'm getting brine, which is making chloride here, which okay. I'm literally at a point where everything is completely sufficient. This is making that. This is making that, okay. Which we then need to into a pressurized reaction chamber. So I need to make another pressurized I need 2 pressurized reaction chambers. And then just dump that stuff in there with more of the fluorite dust, which we have infinite of now. So, okay, do I have the means to make a pressurized reaction chamber? Probably not. Will I attempt it anyway? Why not? Pressurized react. Pressurized reaction chambers are enrichment chambers. Okay. Okay. That's easy. We'll do 14. Osmium. Just gonna go up here. It's nighttime. Let's sleep. So I need 2 enrichment chambers to make 2 reaction chambers. Then this should have redstone dust, which makes that perfect. We're just gonna drop the redstone in there. Yeah. We're gonna drop that in there, and let's just let it pump. Now, I haven't had that one on yet. You haven't taken a dive yet. I have infinite power now. We have, like, you aren't taking a dive either, so either temp is fine, heat graph is fine, there's no damages, you have a lot less steam than I want you to have, but that's fine. You're fine. You're doing good, baby. Don't worry. And you're producing 9 million FE, and you're going up. Okay. Wow. All right. That's insane. Okay, we got 14 of these then. So we need to make 2 of these, which is done. I need more redstone. Okay, sadly I am running out of time here, so we're gonna try and make this quick. 1, 2. Okay, I need 2 of those. I need 4 of those, 2 of those. I already got them. Nice. I have only 1 of these, but that's fine, because that's a bucket. That's just a bucket and iron or steel? Steel. I'm making 2 buckets because I want my bucket back. We need more steel. Like, currently our biggest bottleneck is literally steel. But then I make 2 more of these. Like, that's our biggest bottleneck right now. Because I need 2 steel. I need 4 steel per, or 2 steel per, so we need 4 steel in total. We're at 2 already, so we're basically gonna be there. But like we've literally built a functioning nuclear fission reactor that is self-cooling with a functioning turbine. Ugh, this is amazing. So now all we need to do is just set these up to be made. Okay. And then we need to make the super critical phase shifter. Okay. Supercharged coils, build that, boom, boom, boom. Then we get antimatter pellets, which are dope. And then we use this to make the fusion reactor, which is going to be the main reactor for our base. Yes. Okay. Okay, dump you. Dump you in there, dump you in there. Honestly, and put you in there as well. There we go. Okay. There we are. Wow, you are making so much power. Alright. Wow. Alright. So now I need more fluorite. So let's grab more fluorite. I can put those away. And, oh, I have these now. Yay. My nose itches. There we are. And then we'll finish that up. And then this little area will be complete besides a little roof, which is easy to add. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the fusion reactor because I'm gonna be powering off after this. So I'm gonna be getting off after this. So I'm turning off that reactor, that way we don't burn through all of our fuel and have to restart again, essentially. But, yeah. Honestly, that was a fantastic... I liked this episode a lot. Yeah, it was a lot of more reactor talk and getting all that situated and everything. But we not only made a fully functioning fusion reactor with a turbine working and getting us a lot of power, we also have now infinite fluorite, infinite uranium, as well as a way just to get infinite power, essentially. So the only thing left to tick off our bucket is to find out a way to transfer all the items that are being made over in the farm that way, to be auto-crafted and then placed into the places it needs to be put, and then have those be transferred automatically. That way, I don't have to move. I don't want to touch anything except to troubleshoot. That is my ultimate goal, is to not touch a single thing unless it's troubleshooting. Because, oh my god, that's going to... it'll drive me insane. But, yeah. This is all the time I have for today, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was definitely more glorp. Hopefully next episode will be less that. I'm finishing up the castle, so most likely by next episode, we will have the castle being printed for us, like a dope 3D printer, which I'm very excited about. It already looks amazing on the main map. I cannot wait to see what the full castle looks like on the main map, because that right there is going to make me just speechless. So I cannot wait for that. But until then, I've been Professor King, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!